All right, guys, welcome back. Today I've got many weeks I haven't washed this SUV, and it's just in dire need of some love. So let me pick out either some soap or rinseless wash, waterless wash. I don't know. Let me see what we got going on here. All right, it's been a while since I've used the keg. The product that's in there, it's got to be months old. I don't even know what it looks like. Let me see. Can I pull this open? I even left pressure in there. Oh my God. All right, let me open this up. I want to see or smell it. All right, well, instead of using that crusty product, I'm going to just empty it out, throw it out, and I'm going to start fresh. I don't want any of that going in my hose. All right, guys, now that the air compressor I got shut down, we've got about 2.5 gallons. I've filled it about halfway. We're going to be using the McKee's V2 914, right? That's the newest version of their N914. Haven't used it in the keg yet, so let's try it out. I got the keg all rinsed out, ready, and let's pour some. That stuff's so good. What is that? Some kind of crazy watermelon fruity cocktail. Love it, love it, love it. Let's put it in there. Now I'm just using water out the tap, out the side there. And the McKee's will soften it a little bit. If you can, use some deionized, some good filtered water. And I just went with the tap. Sorry, guys. That's the way it is. I'm going to use it up. All right, so I got the pressure to about 81 PSI. Let me get my hose. Let me take this out here. It's been a while since I've used this. A little bit of a pain to fill it up, not much. So I mean, you know, you're more just waiting for that air compressor to fill up. That's the longest part in how loud it is. So depending on what kind of air compressor you got, not really a big deal. All right, guys, so why the keg? Why is the keg so good? Why is it better than the FANTTIK sprayer? I don't know that it's better. It's just different. It'll go a lot further in the amount that you use. You'll be able to flush a lot better, and the pressure is higher. So let's go ahead and the pressure thing, that's pretty similar, but definitely going to get a lot more use out of that keg, although it is more bulky and stuff. Let me show you how this works. All right, so the vehicle is really, really nasty. Can you guys see that? All right, so let me just, I'm gonna basically just hose off everything with this. Look at the amount of the color in that dirt. Dark brown. So for example, you can give it a nice spray, get everything nice and wet here. Grab your towel, and we're gonna start wiping. I mean, look at the dirt on here. We're gonna turn the towel and do a second wipe. We're gonna spin it again and do another wipe like that. I mean, that's really nice and clean there. I'm gonna go down the side since I'm standing here. All right, so with this side used, I'm just gonna flip it over. This side is pretty dry here, so I'm gonna make sure I stop at this line, but I just wanna make sure it's dry. We'll go over this side here. This side is still clean, so now we'll continue on right where that line is at. You see the difference there? We're just wiping down. All right, so now both sides are dirty. We'll get this towel. Let's open it up. These sides are clean. Let's flip it over to this side. Make sure we dry everything here. Now you may have a little bit left over. You see this little, it's just kind of, it was stuck to the moisture. That's what it was. So you may have some of that there. Here's another one. Just stuck to the moisture. Look at that. Okay guys, let's re-evaluate and look over it. Everything looks nice and clean now. Any spots you missed? I'm gonna do the front end real quick right here. My towel is starting to get wet, so I assume after I'm finished with this front end, I'm probably gonna do the windows. All right guys, so I know that towel's getting wet. I'm gonna get a little towel here to dry the windows, but that's just not gonna cut it. Hang on, let me find a towel. All right, I got this. I think this is a dreadnought towel, could be. Either way, it's those twisted loops. So this is the towel I use. Look how dirty that is for the front end. And by the way, the front end looks fantastic. Feels good. That's that N914 V2. So now we're gonna do the window. This towel is wet. So let's go ahead and wipe down this window with it. It could be a little bit dirty. It's not going to hurt anything. And as long as we have our fresh towel to dry. I usually like them gauntlets for this, but this is what I had open. Fantastic. This same side that I just did, that middle area, is going to do the bottom. That side's dirty. Let's go to the next clean side. We'll do the middle area. All right guys, both sides have been used. Let's flip it around. We got the clean side here. It's dry. Now we'll go over the windows and we'll do any touch-ups. All right, so I've washed the car. I haven't done the top or the back yet, but I've done the whole other 3/4 of the car with the detail keg. Absolutely no problem, very easy. I'm gonna open it up. Let's see how much we used. We filled about half of the keg. Okay, I'd say we have about 1.5 to 1 3/4 gallon left. Pretty good. It was about exactly 1.5 gallons left inside that keg. All right, let's put the FANTTIK. Let's use this and see what's the difference right here. Which one I like a little bit more. Right away, powerful just like the keg. Less room, but still adequate enough that you can carry this around. Easier to carry than the keg. Let me show you. All right, so we've got good pushing, good pressure. I mean, nice breakdown of dirt. Now we're going through a lot of product though. This thing eats product up compared to the keg. But we're all rinsed up right here. All right, guys, I'm just putting this stuff away here. And let me give you some thoughts of mine over here. So, detail keg versus FANTTIK. All right, you got the two there. Playing with them both, using the awesome version 2 of the McKee's N914 today. This stuff's fantastic. Car looks fabulous. Windows look clean. This is all waterless washed. No rinseless, all waterless. The key here is nice pressure, good product, good technique. All right. Detail keg. You need an air compressor. FANTTIK, you need to be able to charge it. You need some kind of charger. All right, plug it in. Equal there. Air compressor costs a little bit more than the charger. Price wise, FANTTIK about $80 to $100. I don't know what it is right now. I got it for about $84, I think. Detail keg can go $150 to $300 if someone builds it for you. I've seen them for over $400, really nice ones with wraps on them and stuff, but you can build one for $150. Quality detail keg's gonna win out. The product, the parts on it, super high quality compared to the FANTTIK plastic. It's just a plastic mess. Ease of use. Or let's start off with transporting, mobileness. FANTTIK small, can carry it everywhere. Detail keg bigger, bulkier, cumbersome. Length of use. You get about a good little hour plus of continual use out of that top one, but you're gonna run through product faster than the keg. The keg, you get as long as you can make it last, either with the air or with the product. Cars wise, the keg down there is 2.5 gallons. It's a 5-gallon keg. I put 2.5 gallons, the other 2.5 is air, right? 2.5 gallons of product will get me about 3 cars like this. The FANTTIK is 2 gallons, it's 8 liters. That will do 1 car before I run out of product. Not battery, product. All right, so got to be able to refill. You can take that keg one time with you and knock down, boom, 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 3 cars like that, all at one time. Then you'll need to recompress it, put more air in it. PSI. I put that keg at 80 PSI. It'll work all the way down to, I don't even know how low I've gotten it, but I know I've even charged it to 40 and it still works very, very well at 40 PSI. I don't know how low I've actually taken it. This one just stays in its range. I think it stays somewhere around the 72 PSI level. And as long as you got battery, it stays at that range. So PSI is pretty similar in that aspect. Car looks great. I got carried away using the keg and I did most of the car, but the back I used the FANTTIK on, which is the dirtiest part, and it looks fantastic. I really thought I was going to tell you guys that the keg is better, but when you just grab that little keg and you can move it around and it's just powerful, just like the keg, the little FANTTIK is a beast. The only thing about it that I can see being a problem is wear and tear on it. It's plastic, where that keg, I mean, you can just damage it. Looks like it's been damaged this whole life there, and it's a beast. So guys, let me know in the comments what you think. Have you tried the N914 in any of your kegs and stuff? It's got a little bit of foam to it, a little bit of froth. It's got nice cleaning ability, great for windows, and you can take this inside and outside. I can still spray some towels with that and wipe down the interior using the same product. I didn't even get to the wheels, so we got a little bit of work to finish, but I'm going to end it now. If you want to try this product, go to autoforge.net, and they have a lot of other products, tools, accessories. Let me know what you think of the keg versus the FANTTIK, your choice, and put it in the comments below. Thanks for watching, guys. Talk to you later.